Today we're going to talk about the NiceHCK EBX25Ti. I need to look at a cheat sheet because that is not a memorable name. Yeah, thank you NiceHCK for sending this for review. Let's get into it. The overall build is actually quite nice. All metal design, feels sturdy, feels good. It has a detachable cable, came with regular foams, donut foams, as well as a rubber ring to keep it in your ears if you don't like the foams. Also came with a cleaning tool and a MMCX detaching tool thing. But yeah, I actually quite like the build of this. The cable is cloth, but because this isn't directly in your ears, I don't get any microphonics personally. So yeah, I do quite like the cable. I quite like the build. They did a really good job with the build on this. As you can see, not much memory, nicely curls here, no real issues. The case is also nice, like this feels good. Plenty of space for the bud here, and yeah, it's a good feeling case. I really like the case, and a magnetic strap thing. So overall, like really nice, because yeah, Velcro with the cloth cable, it's not a good time. So there was some attention to detail, and the unboxing experience was a pleasant unboxing experience. You open the door, there it is, and you got to pull out these drawers. It's a nice build and accessory package, so I will give it that. How do they sound? So this is going to be for someone who really likes their upper mids, like loves their upper mids, because this is quite forward in the upper mids. The bass, there's not a ton going on. Most of these kind of flathead earbuds, not a lot of them actually get that low. So yeah, that's kind of to be expected. But yeah, the focus of this flathead is very much in the upper mids. So when listening to this, you can kind of take a look at my EQ here. This is just a rough EQ I threw on this, and once I got it to a point where I'm like, oh, actually this is kind of fun, this is enjoyable. It was quite the change when it comes to like how I tilted this thing. So essentially, doesn't like the timbre's not bad in a sense. Like it's super easy to EQ because all I had to do was down tilt it, and I was like, oh, there we go, this sounds pretty good. So it's super easy to EQ there. That is a bonus if you are someone who EQs and that's important to you. All I had to do was just tilt it down. I boosted the bass up, I took the upper mids and kind of brought those down a bit, and then I just kind of gave the mids a tilt, you know, gave the whole frequency response a tilt. So overall, yeah, it's actually not hard to EQ. Now in its stock tuning, it's really not my thing. It's very upper mid focused, and now that might be your thing. I know a lot of people out there love their upper mid forward sets. Me personally, I'm just not one of those people. So in its stock tuning, not for me. With the EQ, you know what? It was a pretty decent listen. So overall, do I recommend this? For the build, yeah, I actually really like the build of this. For the sound, if you're willing to EQ, or if you really like your upper mids, sure. But me personally, if I'm looking at this at the stock tuning, I'm not sure it's something I would buy with the stock tuning. So that's just a me personal thing. That's my preferences. I don't love a ton of upper mids. I actually like less upper mids, and I like a lot of bass. So anyways, overall, I don't think it's a bad product. It just definitely needs some work with the EQ for me personally to enjoy it as a listen. So yeah, if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time,